Hey guys, it's Arale DBS bringing you a brand new deck profile again from set 3, and it's going to be Mira. Obviously, I do think the best Black Leader right now probably is Bardock, Super Saiyan 3, and Max Saiyan from the structure deck. It's just really good, milling 3 cards. If you mill a black card, it gets a crit. Any other color, it gets +5. But I really like this mainly just because I like the artwork on the Awaken side a lot. It looks super nice and the foiling looks really nice on it. And I also like the mechanic of his Awaken, which is super nice, so let's get into it. So our leader is Mira. When his card attacks, place the top 2 cards of your deck in the drop area. Then if there is a green or yellow card in your battle area or drop area, draw 1 card. So super nice card. So turn 1, did you bring out a green card? If anything, and leave it there. Well, turn 2 when you attack, no matter regardless of what you mill, you'll draw 1. So super nice. And he has a very nice Awaken mechanic. So when you are at 4 life or less, you may choose up to 1 card in your warp and add it to your hand, and then flip this card over. So super nice card. So that's mainly a big reason to why I made this deck, because you don't really have to worry about your resources. Well, a combo piece or key card that you need to ever be oh you milled your 1 of, but you overwhelm and then you awaken, and then you can add that 1 card back to your hand from your warp. So you can add super combos, negate, anything in your deck back to your hand, which is why I like this guy a lot. Alright, so we have Dark Warrior Mira as our Awaken side. Look at that artwork, it looks really nice. So, permanent. If your warp has 5 or more cards in it, this card gains critical. So it's super nice. This is why I like it a little better than the Bardock leader, because you don't have to keep milling to get that critical. Because even if you don't get the other color that is in black when you mill off a Bardock, he won't get crit. He'll get the 5k, which is really nice, but he won't get crit. It's just a permanent. Be up 5 or more cards in your warp. He just gets crit. Super nice. So just a swing crit, swing crit. And once per turn, you can place up to 2 cards from the top of your deck into the drop area. And when this card attacks, draw 1 card. So very nice card. Alright, so let's get started. I made this deck yesterday. I just had a lot of fun with it. I think it works out, not amazing, but it works out pretty nicely. And I'm still tinkering around with the deck. So we have 4. And also this is like a tricolor deck. So counting block. So Tau Space Time Unleashed. So when you play this card, look at up to 7 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 Mira or Max Saiyan from among them and add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So this can search out Mira, Max Saiyan, like I said, like the card says. Next we have 3 Relentless Destruction Mira. This card is really nice. I think if you play androids like Cell, you should run this card. So Overwhelm for 3, so super early. When you play this card using Overwhelm, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and places it into their drop area. So super nice. A Mira card I really want to run, I didn't know it was only from the structure deck. It's like Mira Power Surge or something. So it's a very nice card. It's basically a 25k card, but it's the permanent. So that means even if you hardcast it, it'll still gain the permanent that it has. And so basically it's a 25k body that just sits there, even during your opponent's turn. Then we have 3 Dimension Breaker Mira. So I really like this card a lot too. Another reason why I'm in it, he has really nice artwork. I wish he had red eyes though, like this one. That'd be really cool. So his skill, let's focus on this more. So Xeno Evolve, you pay 5, even though it's a 5 drop as well. Play this card into your active mode by sending the specified card from your battle area to your warp. So Double Strike, when a card evolves into this card, if you have 5 or more cards in your warp, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and send it to the warp. Then if you have 10 or more cards in your warp, choose up to 1 of your opponent's energy and send it to the warp. So it's super nice. Like, let's say they left 1 active because they want to negate or something. When you play this, nah. Get rid of that active energy, send it to your warp. So what this card basically does, it just sends them back 1 turn from charging, which is super nice. And he's super cheap too. He's like $3. My version is honestly very cheap. And he's a 25k double strike, and the other reason why that 1 Mira that gets like plus 10,000 power, when you Xeno evolve it over this, I believe it still gains plus 10 because you are technically still evolving. Or I could be wrong. I'm not sure how Xeno Evolve works. This is the first thing I've ever used that had Xeno Evolve. So super nice card. Super nice card. And he doesn't restrict himself to having like a certain leader card like the Barlock 5-drop does. Because you need to have a black leader for that. This one is just a generic card. So those are all our Miras. I only run 2 Max Saiyans because I only have these at the moment. So he's a very nice finisher card as well. So Awakened Warrior Bardock. Overwhelm for 4, and when you play this card using Overwhelm, this card gains double strike for the duration of the turn. So very nice card, very nice aggro card as well. And you bring on Monster Reborns in the deck too, so you can get it back. Next we have 1 Unrelenting Assault Trunks. He's basically there on run 1 because he just recycles himself. If he's sent from the battle area or deck to the warp, you add it back to your hand. So basically, it's just so you can overwhelm every turn if you don't have anything specifically, or you don't want to waste your good overwhelm cards, like these two as well. And so you can just use the Trunks instead. So super nice card, super nice card. I was running it at 3 originally, but it got really clunky. Oh, I dropped that card. So next we have, for the last battle cards, we have 4 super combos. Well, this super combo is really good. It's the only super combo in the game that can activate if your life is at more than 4 life. So when you play this card, if you have 5 or more cards in your warp, which is super easy for this deck to do, draw 1 card, and this card gets plus 10,000 power for the duration of the turn. So super nice, and like I said, even if you mill it off of Mira, you can still add it back when you awaken, and add it back to your hand, which is super nice. I am debating about running the Trunks, but Trunks requires more Xeno stuff, and then that'll require me to switch the build a lot more. I believe that's what it does, I believe. Or I'm thinking about the structure deck one, the one that has the Xeno Evolve. Or it's the other one that it's overrun 4, but you pay 2 to add a battle card back to your hand. Next to the black extra cards, so we have 3 dark plots. So active main, pay 4. Choose up to 1 battle card in your warp area, and with an energy cost of 4 or less, and play it. If you use this skill to play a battle card with Overwhelm, choose up to 3 of your energy and switch them to active mode. So like I said, this is another big combo piece to where that mirror comes into play, the one that gets a additional plus 10,000 boost. So you play this, you bring back that mirror, it's a 25k beater, and then you untap 3 since it has Overwhelm on the card text. So you basically paid 1 to bring out a 3-drop, which is super like insane. And then we're playing 4 times Judgment. Very good negate. It's really good when you need to get rid of certain cards in your hand. So we pay 1 to get the attack. Then you may place 2 cards from your hand to the drop area, and if you do, add this card back to your hand. So let's say you have some like very useless dead cards in your hand that you're not even going to use anymore, and you have no point of them. Or let's say you just feel like you have to have war negates in your hand. You just play this, discard 2 cards you don't need to add it back to your hand. So next we're going to go to the yellow variant of the deck. It's all set 3 stuff. I tried using stuff from set 2 and set 1, but that's all mainly like Frieza stuff, honestly. So we're just going with Saiyan stuff. So we're running 1 Tora, just because it comes in for free. So it's like a poor man's overwhelm card. If your opponent has 2 rest battle cards in rest mode, you play this card from your hand without paying its cost. Then we're running 2 Torape, so it's an evolved target. During your turn, at the end of the battle, after you combo with this card, choose up to 1 Tora in your battle area and evolve it into this card. And when a card evolves into this card, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and hail that card. Running 2 King Vegetas. So when you play this card, choose up to 1 Great Ape with an energy cost of 5 or less from your deck and add it to your hand. And then we're playing 3 King Vegeta. I wanted to put the yellow in because he works off of yellow and green. So like lemon lime. So he comes out very early. He's a 25k double strike, and he gives all yellow Saiyan's blocker, and he gives you your Saiyan cards in your hand minus 1 combo, so you can have like free 10ks and stuff. And he gives all yellow Saiyan barriers. And then we're playing 4 Planet Vegetas just to search out everything. And basically, so it protects this guy basically since well, he protects himself, but it's like he can't get attacked unless there's like a Jiren. So that's all the yellow. And next we're gonna go into the green. So we're running 3 Dr. Gero Evil's Inventor. I felt like 4 was too cloggy with this variant because there is a lot of searching in this deck, which is a big reason why you also have a big hand size. So when you play this card, look up the 3 cards from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 android, and add it to your hand. So this card can search out Mira, because Mira is an android. Actually, right there. Right there, his character, his special trait, he's an android. So he is searchable off of that. So he actually has a good amount of targets. He has 3 targets, but there's a lot of cards in the deck that have android, so those as well. And including himself too, because he does not so you can't choose himself. Next we have 4 Trunks Bridge to the Future. So when you play this card, choose up look up 2 cards on top of your deck. Choose up to 1 Sane from among them and add it to your hand and place the rest into your drop area. So very nice because you can also set up for overwhelm. So it searches for where'd he go? Oh, I think it's right here. Yeah. So he searches for this and this. Searches himself. He also searches the apes too, the yellow Saiyans, because they are Saiyans. So he has a good amount of targets as well. We're playing 2 Iron Hammer of Justice Android 16. So this card is very, very good. I was trying to bump it up more, but I couldn't find what else to fit in. So he has Blocker and he has Revenge. So when this card is attacked, KO the card after the battle. And then when this card KOs your opponent's battle card, switch this card to active mode. So this is a very, very, very good answer to apes. So as long as you keep them alive, which shouldn't be that hard. So it's like, sure, they're gonna attack. You block. Let's say they throw down they Shadow combo. Pop them up to like 30k. Put them back up. You are losing cards, but then again, your opponent's losing boss monsters that they have on their field. It's like, sure, you can do it again. Like, if this card can get rid of 2 cards, so like the first battle, protect it, Revenge, put it back to active, he attacks again, do it again. You used 1 card, well, 3 cards to get rid of two of their cards, which is super nice. And he's just really, really good. And Revenge does get by Barry because it is not choose, it's just this KOs it. And then we're running 4 Create Android. If your leader card is an android, draw 2 cards, then place 1 card from your hand to the drop area. So also sets off for overroom. I remember Mira is an android. Here's the leader right there. Special trait. So this is a very, very fun deck. I enjoyed it a lot. I was playtesting it a few times yesterday. I know there's some things that I'm missing that I need to make the deck a lot better. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.